Hey Bachelor Nation, welcome back to the channel Bachelor in Paradise Season 10 Week 6 Spoilers. Bachelor in Paradise returns with another as we get closer to the end. Who goes home in the latest rose ceremony? Warning. This article has spoilers for Season 10 Week 6 of Bachelor in Paradise. Stop reading now if you don't want to know. New arrivals shook up the beach last week. Nancy Holcoer and Faith Martin from The Golden Bachelor arrived on the beach in the last few episodes. Nancy went on in with Gary Livingston. Alicia Gupta arrived just in time to cause between Kat and Dale during the bird-themed chemistry challenge. But Jeremy's shocking admission to Brian could put his relationship with Bailey in jeopardy. Couples tested. Bachelor in Paradise viewers already know that Jeremy has unresolved feelings for Susie Evans. The two went on one date earlier in the season. But when it was time for the rose ceremony, Jeremy gave his rose to Bailey Brown. He later expressed regret over the decision and tried to get Susie to come back. She declined. Since then, Jeremy has told everyone except Bailey that he would take another chance with Susie if he could. He admitted to Brian that he would propose to Susie in a second if she returned to the beach. However, none of the contestants has clued Bailey in to Jeremy's deception. But the teaser for tonight's episode hints that the secret is out. Bachelor in Paradise Season 10 Week 5 Eliminations. Last week's episode didn't include a rose ceremony. It's the men's turn to hand out roses on the episode airing on Monday, August 4. Nancy and Gary had a great time on their date, but he gives his rose to another golden contestant, Leslie Fema. Keith Gordon gives his rose to Kathy Swartz despite saying he didn't have romantic feelings toward her. Kim Bike gives his rose to Faith Martin. The spoilers reveal that most of the younger couples stay the same after the latest rose ceremony. Spencer Conley gives his rose to Jess Edwards. Dale Moss gives his rose to Kat Izzo. And Brian Otts gives Parisa Shifter a rose. Most surprisingly, Bailey Brown accepts Jeremy Simon's rose. The secret is either kept under wraps for another week, or she just doesn't care that Jeremy is still hung up on Susie. Andrew Spencer gives his rose to Alex Godden. Jonathan Johnson gives his to, and Sean McLaughlin gives his to Alicia Gupta. Jill Chin quit the show last week. Natasha Hardy, Nancy Holcoer, and April Kirkwood leave the beach after failing to secure roses. Reality Steve revealed that there are no new arrivals on the beach after Alicia's arrival last week. Furthermore, the rose ceremonies are reportedly done for the season. Stay tuned to find out how contestants are eliminated going forward as they compete for a massive cash prize.